तो हमने ना बहुत कुछ सीख लिया अब तक। इट गॉन फार है। एक से ना, हमने अपने ब्रेन को डेवलप करना सीख लिया। वी अंडरस्टूड व्हाट इज ड्रीम, व्हाट आर ड्रीम्स। हमने उसको भी समझ लिया कि ड्रीम क्या होते हैं, पर्पस क्या होता है। उसके बाद हमको एक्चुअल काम करना था। पहले तो हमने ब्रेन को सुधारा, ब्रेन को मजबूत बनाया। तो वी अंडरस्टैंड, जो भी हम सीख रहे हैं उसको समझना जरूरी है। फिर हमने वो ड्रीम्स, फिर हमारे वैल्यूज निकाले, फिर हमने अपना वो किया, पर्पस निकाला। उसके बाद एक टाइम आया एक्शन लेने का। तो पहले तो डीक्लटर किया कि कोई भी काम करना है तो पहले साफ सुथरा माहौल चाहिए टू डू द वर्क। मैस होता वहां पर काम नहीं होता है। तो पहले हमको वो करना जरूरी था। तो हमने डीक्लटरिंग किया। फिर डीक्लटर का मतलब क्या काम करना। तो चॉइस हमने सीखी। व्हाट इज द चॉइस, व्हाट शुड बी द चॉइस, और क्यों चॉइस होना चाहिए, डिसाइड से क्या होता है, डिसीजन से क्या होता है, वो सीखा। चॉइस करने के बाद हमारा हमारी हमारे वो बिहेवियर, हमारा डिमीनर के साथ इट शुड बी ऑथेंटिक एंड सिंपल। जो आदमी को सुखी रहना है जिंदगी में, तो ही हैज टू बी ऑथेंटिक एंड हैज टू हैव सिंपल। और उसके बाद मैंने कहा ट्रांसफॉर्म में वर्क, और लिखा था 11 स्मार्ट, वो मेरा कुछ मिस्टेक हुआ है। तो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डू दिस, कि हमने डिक्लटर भी कर लिया, साफ सफाई कर ली, सब कुछ आगे पे रख दिया, ऑर्गेनाइज कर लिया। हमने चॉइस करना सीख लिया, ऑथेंटिसिटी लेके आए हम। रियली हम जो है वही बनेंगे, बन के रहेंगे। हमने सिंप्लिसिटी लाई। मगर काम तो करना है ना। द एफर्ट आप कितना कर पाओगे। समझो आरती मैडम आपको बोला जाए काम करने को, कोई काम जो आपको बिल्कुल अच्छा लगता है, आप कितना करो, कितने हद तक कर पाओगे। इवन घर पे खाना बनाना है, बच्चों को रखना है, उसमें भी आपको जब मन नहीं लगता, आप कितनी देर तक कर पाओगे। आफ्टर सम टाइम यू विल गेट बोर्ड। आपको बुरा लगने लगेगा, आपको मजा नहीं आएगा। और वही आप डिमीनियर आपका जो रहता है, वो जो स्टाइल होती है, आपकी बिहेवियर होता है, वही आप आगे भेजोगे बच्चों में, आपके बुजुर्गों में, आपके हस्बैंड को दिखाओगे। वही एटीट्यूड आ जाएगा सब में। जैसे एक घर में जो लेडीज होती है, उसका सबसे बड़ा प्रभाव, आप देखोगे ना, लेडी का बहुत बड़ा प्रभाव होता है, मानो या मत मानो। दे आर वेरी वेरी इम्पैक्ट। तो आप ही अंदर से वो रहती हो, खुश नहीं रहोगे, तो क्या होगा। जस्ट थिंक अबाउट इट, व्हाट विल हैपन इफ यू आर नॉट हैप्पी, यू आर डूइंग द वर्क, बट वो इतना मतलब तकलीफ हो रही है, इतना हार्ड लग रहा है, क्योंकि बिकॉज यू आर नॉट हैप्पी। बट इफ दैट वर्क इज ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड लाइक अ प्ले, इट बिकम अ प्ले, कितना एफर्टलेस है, इट विल बिकम वेरी वेरी एफर्ट। एक्चुअली इफ यू सी ना, जैसे मैडम हमारे घर पे 3 लेडीज में, मेरी वाइफ, मेरी बेटी और मेरी बहू। इन तीनों का अलग अलग वो है कि किसी को कुछ पसंद नहीं। एक मतलब मैं सफाई कर लेती हूँ, एक मतलब मैं रोटी बना देती हूँ। तो हर एक का एक रहता है कि मुझे ये ज्यादा पसंद है। अब करती हूँ, नहीं जब तक अच्छा लग रहा है। सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी, थोड़ा सर्दी का मौसम है। हाँ, इधर हमने ऐसी भी करना पड़ता है कभी कभी हमको, पर फिर भी सर्दी का मौसम है। नहीं, ऐसा नहीं बॉम्बे के हिसाब से। तो आप कब तक कर पाते हो, जब तक आपको काम में जो लगन लानी है, वो फोकस आना है। तो यू हैव टू लव द वर्क। यू डोंट लाइक द वर्क, यू कैन नॉट गिव योर 100%। और 100% छोड़ो, यू कैन नॉट गिव दैट लव टू दैट वर्क। बिकॉज जो काम में आप प्यार डालते हो वही तो फैलता है। तो हाउ कैन यू मेक दैट वर्क अ प्ले, बाय अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट टू लव टू डू। समझो घर का काम करना है या ऑफिस का काम करना है, उस काम में कौन सा काम में आपको बहुत मजा आता है, व्हाट इज समथिंग दैट यू लव टू डू। कि कोई भी काम ऐसे नहीं होता कि आपने मुझे एक रोटी बनानी है, कल भी ब्रेक ले लिया जब अच्छा अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था आपकी। तो व्हाट हैपन जी मैडम, जब एक सिर्फ रोटी बनानी, तो पहले आपको आटा लेना पड़ेगा, तो गूंदना पड़ेगा, तो रखना पड़ेगा, फिर आपको बेलनी पड़ेगी, फिर आपको तवे पे चढ़ानी पड़ेगी, पकाना पड़ेगा। देयर इज अ प्रोसेस। तो हम लोग ऑफिस में काम करते हैं या हम बाकी का काम करते हैं, मैं हमेशा घर की क्यों देता हूँ कि मेरा मेरी लेडीज तो वो जल्दी समझ पाता हूँ। मगर समझो एक काम है, ऑफिस जाना है या वर्क फ्रॉम होम है, वो काम एक प्रोसेस है। उस प्रोसेस, व्हाट इज समथिंग दैट यू लव टू डू, यू आर वेरी गुड एट इट, यू आर वेरी, मतलब यू आर नेचुरली इंक्लाइन टू। जैसे कि आप देखो कि एक शेफ है, तो वो, उसमें एक कारीगरी थी कि वो उसका हाथ से मसाला बनाने की या वो कुछ काम ऐसा करता है। बाकी सब तो कर सकते हैं, कटाई तो कोई भी कर सकता है, आटा गूंदना कोई भी कर सकता है, बट देयर लास्ट पार्ट जो होता है, मेन पार्ट, ही स्किल्ड। सेम में एक डॉक्टर है, वो जो हार्ट का ऑपरेशन करता है या कोई भी ऑपरेशन, मैं हार्ट का इसलिए बोला हूं, वो दिमाग में जरा बैठा हुआ है। वो क्या बोलता है तुम जाओ टीम लेके, ओटी में जाओ, ये करो वो करो, सब बताते हैं। वो कील देते हैं, हार्ट को ओपन भी कर देते हैं, और जो अंदर का जो वेन था, जो छोटे से मतलब बहुत बारीक वाले काम होते हैं, ये डज, वाई स्किल्ड। और जो पूरा काम करने लगे, मतलब अंदर लेके जाना, उसको काटना करना सब करें, वो शायद एक ऑपरेशन भी नहीं करना, उसमें भी थक जाएगा। मगर बाकी सारे काम बांट, कोई नर्स कर रही है, कोई दूसरा आदमी कर रहा है, कोई वार्ड में कर रहा है काम, देयर आर डिफरेंट पीपल दे आर डूइंग, एंड देयर आर सम डॉक्टर्स आल्सो विद देम, वो बाकी काम करते हैं। और ये मेन डॉक्टर वही मेन काम करते हैं, एंड एवरीबॉडी इज एंजॉयिंग, बिकॉज सबका अपना अपना तरीका है, अपना अपना काम है, और उसमें वो स्किलफुल है। तो दे ऑल आर एंजॉयिंग, दे ऑल आर लर्निंग, दे ऑल आर गोइंग अहेड, आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। एंड दिस डॉक्टर कैन डू एटलीस्ट 6 to 7 ऑपरेशन, मैंने देखा हुआ है। हमारे साले जी का ऑपरेशन था, गेटिंग ऑपरेटेड, there were 6 to 7 people like that, just because he had the tactic to delegate the work. That is what smart delegation. तो बोलता है स्मार्ट डिलीगेशन, आपने सब कुछ कर लिया, ब्रेन को भी परिपक्व बना दिया, यू डेवलप योर ब्रेन, यू अंडरस्टूड ड्रीम्स, योर पर्पस, डिक्लटरिंग, चॉइस, authenticity, values, everything you brought into life. But after all, when you go to do work, when you start doing work, you should feel like doing it. एक अंदर से एक आवाज आनी चाहिए कि मुझे करना है. When will that voice come? I want to do it. When you are inclined to do that, when you are skilled in it, there could be a work which I will do. Arti, which you are doing, I will do it. So मैं बोलता I will make notice today. I will take about 2 hours, and you will do it in 10 minutes. So what is better? Who should do it? I will be wasting time. I will be wasting the main resource, that is time. और सब लोग भूखे बैठे, और प्लेट में खाना नहीं आ रहा है. So we should always do what we are very good at, what we are skilled at, what we are inclined naturally to do. जिसमें एक आनंद आता है, which we feel like doing. So this smart delegation, say what may, when you do it, when you delegate smartly, because when you delegate, if you are the main person, see a person like a doctor or a chef, till it doesn't put his 2% or 10%, whatever is putting in there, his 100% is not complete. And the main thing is that other 98% or 95% or 90% work can be done by many people. That last part can be done by that skillful person only. So if you have some that skill, find out. Say घर पे भी करना, you can give lot of work to your maid, and you do the main work, which you will enjoy and which will give enjoyment to your people also. If they like the food that is made by you, because whatever, however skillful your chef may be, your maid may be, but when they don't do it with love, तो उसका जो मजा है, the enjoyment of that food is not there. So when you find out what you are skilled at, what you are aligned naturally, what comes from your heart, you don't give 100%. And we need to give 100%. That is why what we do, we will smartly delegate some work. We can tell our maid to go and purchase something, to do other work, cutting work, And this is what my daughter-in-law and my daughter they does. They tell that maid to do all this, keep ready. Then they'll come and do it in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. The work of 1 hour can be done in 10 minutes very diligently if you can delegate properly. My daughter and my daughter both are working also. So we have to learn how to smartly delegate for that, how to make that work like a play. So focus on the best, what you are best. के ऊपर बहुत- To avoid burnout. नहीं तो क्या आपको this में, you are not feeling good. You are just working because you have to do it. It's a force on. So again, you are deciding. You are not choosing. When you learn to choose, you have to understand that you have to know what you are good at. You have to be focused on, and that you have to choose. For that, you would have to build a great teamwork. If you don't have good teamwork, it won't be beneficial. You have to build that trust in your teamwork. You have to build that teamwork. The team should be somebody who will rely on you, who will look up to you. Okay. So we have to build a teamwork who can do the rest parts, and you will be responsible. The one who is mainly involved in the work is responsible, like a chef or a doctor is responsible. If the operation fails, nobody is responsible, the doctor is responsible. If the food goes bad, the main chef is responsible. Therefore, they have to choose people who are really good at it. They have to take responsibility. So to achieve this better result, to achieve good result in a timely manner, so that you get more time also, this is very important that you know what you want to do, what you love to do, and how to get other things done from others. You should have that leadership quality also. So when you say, I'll delegate work, that doesn't mean you're going to stay away from it. It is you who is doing it. Because the delegation is done by you and you are responsible for it. But it will give you great freedom, great flexibility. You can give time for exercise and yoga. You can have time for other work also. And that last part you have done, like you are making tiffin for your child. Last part, you know what your child loves. So the maid may not do mistakes. So the last part you will do, and you will send your child with the tiffin. So you will get that, flexibility and freedom. The same time, you will be doing the main thing. And because you have taken the responsibility, see, I believe we need, in household, I believe we need to choose to do cooking ourselves. We can take help in, yes, do that now. And when I was not well and in the recovery, did this. Very good, right? Absolutely. So this is it. But you have to be responsible because whatever work you get done for others, like suppose just you are giving cutting work, it is cut properly because sometimes you have to cut small, sometimes you have to cut the bigger piece, sometimes you have to split. There are so many things. You have to be responsible. So not only chef and doctor are important, you are most important person in the house. You are actually, the house is run by, you are a brain of the house. You say everything is running. So be responsible for that without overburdening. आपको अपने अपने burden लेना नहीं. You don't have to take that bloody tension that what will happen. You have to be very aligned and organized. So the happiness is helping others grow. आप किसी को सिखाते हो, किसी को दिखाते हो कि समझाते क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, and you supervise them, that also gives the growth to other person. Even he also grows. Your maid also will grow in doing good work. Tomorrow, if she leaves you and go to somebody else, she'll get better pay because she has learned something. And you will get a new maid. So there is happiness in helping others grow. If doctor teach is other doctor who is newcomer, if you teach him properly, he will become a good doctor tomorrow. You don't know. But when all other work is done by others, and when he's operating and that fellow is looking, he learns from you. So it is something that you build a team so that whenever you get retired, before you're retiring, a team is developed. Like at home, the mother-in-law will slowly fade away, go out of the kitchen, and daughter-in-law will come in. If there is a good alignment between both of them. तालमेल होना चाहिए. So delegation is just not offloading tasks. It is a smart strategic approach. to life and work. Because when you delegate very effectively, you achieve more with less effort. But the less is more. This is what it means. You give the best quality and more work in less. So there is emotional well-being, there is no stress, you are feeling healthy. Yes, it's all things possible only if you do delegation day to day work also. Your day-to-day work has to be delegated, and big companies do this nowadays. They know what they are good at. Like a computer maker will bring all the parts from outside, and they'll tell them when to supply, and the main part they do, and they just amalgamate and they sell it, and they save a lot of time, effort, and money. And that is why we are getting everything cheaper nowadays. Probably the computer that was 20,000 some time back could be 30,000 now, not much more. It didn't go to 60,000 like everything has increased. It has not gone up the way मतलब महंगाई that has gone, inflation. Because they are doing it more and more and they have become proficient in this work, and now they can do it at a cheaper rate because they have outsourced everything. So delegation is some sort of outsource. You should do what you are really, really good at, and everything else should be outsourced. There is where the emotional question also, it is very important in life. Being emotionally healthy is very important in life. This will bring this. This will give you emotional strength. You will be emotionally very strong when main work you are doing, which you love to, which produce result, which give you a real result. Like last part of work you do cooking, and you send your child with that good food, and he's happy. Who get that emotional person? Whose emotional person will grow? Yours. Why? Because when you say, "Mommy, what a good food," emotionally you become stronger. So teamwork into play. Bring the team into. Don't try to do everything yourself. Because there are many people, they have habit of doing everything. मैं करूंगा जो भी. So the secret lies in aligning your work. You have to align it properly and find love, what you love to do. Do that, and other work has to be done by others. So this is when you have a true purpose. You start delegating and put a lot of time for the purpose. So always get aligned to what you love. Do what you love to do. Don't get forced to do something. So you have to develop that skill. Like if you are preparing food, you have to develop that skill. You have to play with yourself with the food, find which is the best. Then when the a child or husband say, "Oh, it's so tasty," that time you will realize, yes, now you have come to that perfect proportion of foods, or how to cook it, or cook properly, or whatever. So you have to build up your skill every day. Therefore, I told you yesterday also, don't what do you call it? Compete with others. Compete always with yourself and collaborate with others. Let there be a team, great team, who help you. And you should compete with yourself to be better every day. In that company, there is no jealousy, no stress, no negativity, pure and pure love for yourself. This can be done only when you love yourself. And you will start operating with confidence. And there will be less work. You will be finishing all your chore very fast. Because you've done that, delegation is art. What you do is a science, but when you delegate something, it's an art. How you present yourself, how you teach other person, how you behave with that person, how you get that work done. It's a really art. This transferring your work into a play by doing something what is most important for you and finding person who love the other one. The task should accept you, your task, and others' task should accept them. That should produce energy. That is called synergy. And you come together and everybody put the energy toward one thing, it is called synergy. So everybody should get excited, everybody should get energized and produce a synergy. And that give you the best quality one in a very less time. So delegation allows you to stay in zone of genius. You bring best out of both of you and your people, your team. So this example again, I'll tell you about the heart surgeon or chef. If you have any other example, you can give me where the person can do look a heart doctor who is doing heart operation and is very very good at it, and he will start doing everything himself. That operation that is costing 1 lakh will start costing 3 lakh. One thing. Secondly, he will be able to operate only on 1 or 2% max. If there is some small operation and another is big, he might be do he might be able to do two. But with this delegation, he has when my brother-in-law was hospital, that time there were 7 people lying. Other people opening the heart, he was doing main part, he was going again to other person. And then if they called them something was going wrong, he'll come back, he'll do something, he'll go back. So this is the way you can get a service of a highly professional person, highly professional person. You can provide this service to many people at the same time. And even cost come down because you cannot use sword to cut a vegetable. You cannot cut a vegetable with a sword. Same way, the doctor should not be used to do some work that is not meant for him. That can be done by anybody. Okay. So we have to be very aware what we are doing. A person what is work and what work we are giving. The work should be given what is work about. Now, if you have a maid in a house and you do all the cleaning, what's the use? You should do something that your child loves, that your in-laws love, that your husband loves, like making a food or sitting with them, telling them, what do you agra karta na, will tell them, don't eat, come on, go and meet them, talk with them, have food with them, make food with them. These are also work. Sitting with them is one of the work you have to do. It's a responsibility to be nice with people, to sit with them. When you give this nicety, it comes back to you. When you pour love, it will come back to you. So it's a freedom with the responsibility. When you delegate the work, you become free in life. But the freedom will come with the responsibility because whatever other people do, that other work, side work, has to be done perfectly in a proper way. So because it will be done only when you do that supervision. That supervision also has to be done by you. So that is very essential. You have to be responsible. You cannot put responsibility on somebody else. You cannot say that he did it. No, it is you who did it. If it's good, it's you. If it's bad, it's you. So always learn to be responsible in life. Only responsible people can come up. Only responsible people can do something great in life. If you don't take responsibility, you don't learn. You don't be better at something. So you'll have to choose the right people, assign them right tasks, teach them properly, train and guide them about what you want. It's ultimately you are the main person. And then you supervise, support them, you teach them again and again. See, once you will waste time, you will say you have wasted time in teaching them. But I will say you have invested time because you wanted freedom, you want to do something else, you have a purpose. So you invested time in that person, in that maid or whoever it is, your helper, who will do all the not I will not say it is not essential, but when essential work is done by you, other work is done by them. And that this work is also essential. Because without that, this 100% not complete. If without 10% or 2% when you provide, it is not 100%. Even without that also, there is not 100%. Only difference is that what you do, only you can do. What others do can be done by others, but then you have to find other people also. But ultimate aim is to get the good team. So it's a like it's a procedure like a game. You are enjoying it. You are getting freedom out of it. You are getting all the benefits. Now, there are so many benefits of delegation. It's an increased productivity that I told you right. The quality It improved, it enhanced like anything. Hello, Kiran. Manisha, good morning. So you will have the increased productivity, you will have a improved quality, you will reduce your stress, you will start collaborating with people, and you will see they also grow. There is a joy, fulfillment. There's a lot of time for your child, for your people, for your fun, for your hobbies. So by embracing delegation and focusing with it truly matters, you create a workflow that aligns with your purpose. Good morning, Kiran. You achieve more, enjoy the journey. You will achieve more. But when you are enjoying the journey, you are doing much better. When you are not enjoying the journey, work quality decreases. It goes down. It is better to have a great team, happy team, which also grow with you, rather than doing something all alone by yourself, by having grudge, by putting stress on your mind, and then quality also goes down because when you are not in a mood, you don't do bright work, in a quality work. You will be making the rotis. You want 20, you will make 20 rotis. But it might not be a good shape, it might be properly cooked. There has to be something. Sometimes you will forget salt because you are doing with a grudge. But when you start doing something that you are skilled at, that you love to do, which will give you a real impact to that work and other work you are delegating, then you are doing with great enthusiasm, great excitement, and you are embracing that work. You love that work. So that act of this transferring work into play will bring some balance in your life, satisfaction. You will feel that you have accomplished something. So it is for not only for you but also for team also. I know that, but you will start feeling, and then that feeling will go to others. Always you can give others what you have. Till you are not happy, till you are not feeling accomplished, till you are not feeling love, you cannot pass into others. So creating harmony, it is not only dividing one, it is creating harmony. You know what other person love to do. You find a right person. If you want to really be happy, joyful, go achieve purpose and all these things, you have to create that harmony. If there is no harmony and you have got mad, you are going to waste them also because you will go on doing something or you will ask them to do and you will get annoyed at them. They won't do it properly. Everything become a mess. Again, declutter will start. The clutter will start. So together the synergy leads to the happiness, success, fulfillment, enjoyment. Your passions come out, you're feeling passionate, you're feeling passionate. So delegation of work is turning work into. Now, do you agree with me with till now? Do you think it is important in your life? Do you think your life is worth living and you should have this type of work quality, work ethics where there's team and you are doing something best? Thank you, Nidhi. Thank you. Because we don't realize, मैं जो समझा रहा हूँ आपको ये साफ आपको कितना कॉमन सी बात है. What is that any choice? I know that choice. I know what is delegation. I know how to do it. But we don't realize in our day-to-day mind. I know how to develop my stuff, but we don't do it. I know what is affirmation, but I don't do it. Therefore, we are doing this program. So everything is brought together and given to you as a package so that you will start acting as per that program and you will bring everything together and then only you can get success. See, a person that person, name what, he runs the fastest, who's the fastest runner nowadays? He runs, the होता when we go to run, he finishes in 2 minutes something, 2 or 4 minutes, whatever it is. It's a short run, but for that short run, he's developing from so many years, so many months, so many work hours he put in there to accomplish that 2 minute run. It is very important that you have to first first develop that skill. It is not a small thing. And that runner also, even he is the main person, he is running, He has to do everything, but to develop himself, to become a good runner, to become a good batsman, Sachin had to take help of the coach. Then there are people, other people who will bring him everything, will do a setup. So there is always so many people included. You might feel Sachin can feel if you want to. Or I am a batsman, I did all. But he's in gratitude. Therefore, he understands what is the role of the coach, what is the role of the person who helpers. He understands, he gives thanks to them. And people who don't understand have failed in life. Even though they were very good at it, they failed. Because they didn't understand all these things. They didn't bring all these things together. Because inner dialogue, subconscious mind development, reprogram yourself, and finding value, then dreaming, then understanding yourself properly, truly understanding yourself, then finding the purpose, then decluttering, then understanding what is choice and what is decision. Then you went to being authentic, because that is a demeanor, that is the way you are, and the simplicity. All this thing is done. Thereafter come how to do that. Because after doing all this, you have to make effort, you have to work. So now how to love the work. Till now you understood how to love what you want to do, how to be positive. But to remain positive, you should know what to love to do and what team you want. Because you don't get the right team, you don't do right work that you love, you will go to a negative side again. Automatically and immediately. Negative doesn't need any feeding. It comes automatically. What you have to feed is your positivity, is your success. Failure comes automatically. If you don't do anything, failure will come. But if you want success, you have to put some effort, but make it effortless by making it something that is very good, are good at. You develop social skill that you don't feel like you are working. It happens very easily, and you are doing something that you love to do, and other work you have transferred to other people. So now to remain positive, it is very important that you start loving yourself. And you love yourself, you love your work. And when you love your work, you love yourself. When you love yourself, you love your work. When you love your work, you love yourself. So they are intermingled. So it understand how important it is. No delegation, everyone know delegation. But what is the importance of it? Go to the root of it. Delegation doesn't mean giving some work. It is meaning, the meaning is that you are responsible and you are going to make sure that everything comes together and the right product or right service is provided. Okay. So delegation is not about reducing your workload. It's not about putting some on somebody else's shoulder or transferring your work to create joy and satisfaction. It is about transferring your joy. Sorry, it is about transferring your work to create joy. It's not about sending, putting everything on somebody's shoulder. It is a responsibility. And freedom only comes from the responsibility. And the person who is responsible can get freedom. And freedom is only thing that will bring happiness. You are not having freedom, you cannot be happy. Till you are working in a job, you work from somebody else. But if you start working for yourself in job also, thinking that it is my work, this is my company, you will become freedom. You will become a leader. Leader is somebody who don't have to be inspired. He is a self-inspiring person. How it happens? When you put this work in such a way, you absorb the work and you take the work in such a way that you love to do, and you are doing it with your giving 100%, and your team, nice team with you. It can be that there is a leader, there is a manager, and you are beneath them. But you also have your own team, or if nothing else, if you are the last person, I know you people are all ahead of it, but if some of the person, a sweeper, how can a sweeper become a leader? Tell me. Do you have answer for that? How, if a sweeper want to be a leader, how can he become a leader? He's the last person in that whole process. The sweeper who is mindful of what he's doing, and he's enjoying that work, by giving the best. If he has that feeling that I am a great sweeper, that feeling make him leader. That feeling, that feeling of giving, that feeling of providing makes him leader. Leader is not somebody who will dominate somebody and give orders. Leader is somebody who does something and people follow him. Leader has to start with you, and when you do something, people start following you. There could be a different opinion about Gandhiji, but Gandhiji was a leader because people followed him. Lokmanya Tilak was a leader because people followed them, because they themselves did it. If what I am telling you today, if I don't do it, you won't do it. You won't, uh, even though it is beneficial, you would not like to do it because you feel that what is teaching? If he is not able to do it, why is teaching me? And that will bring, that unsatisfied, this thing, unsatisfaction, loss of satisfaction, and that will make you, will put you down. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do that work. So, what am I doing right? You have to ask yourself. Do I enjoy it? You have to ask yourself. Am I passionate? क्या मुझे मजा आता है? I do enjoy it. It could be routine work, but you have to ask, are you passionate about it? So once you reflect on this question, you break your work into smaller components. Identify tasks that brings you, that you are excelling at, that you're the best at. You can give only 2%. You can give me 9% of your contribution. But that 9 or 2% or 10% and others do 90% or 90% will wholesomely, holistically make that product or service deliverable. Without that, it won't be. But the thing is that your 2% or 10% will be such a crucial thing that only you can do it, only you can provide it, and people should be dependent on you. Depend on you means they should look up to you. He only can do that. And when you do that, that is when the magic happens. So you have to dedicate yourself to the work. You have to live that work. You have to love the work. You have to be passionate about that work. And that task, those tasks that do not require your unique skill or person, give it to others. Give it to others. So how will the delegation lead to joy, happiness, success? Tell me. Do you have any idea? How can this lead to a happiness and success? सबसे पहली बात, you will be focused. You are satisfied. You are flowing now because you are doing something that you love to do, and you have a great team. You are focused. You're totally focused. And then what you are doing with the team, you are making them grow. You are empowering them. You are giving them energy. You are giving them excitement, enthusiasm, everything. That is why you will achieve a balance in life. You will not be busy in that mundane work, but you will do something extraordinary. In out of that mundane work, you will find some extraordinary, and that will be your. You will be overwhelmed with happiness. You will love it. You will become a creator. You will create something in that. That will enhance your even productivity because you have a team now. Now you are not alone. So it will enhance your productivity also. But the main thing is that there is a purpose in every work. There is one purpose, but there is purpose in every work which you have to attain. And that you are doing. You will align yourself. You will align tasks to get that purpose out of it. Like if you're making a food at home, the purpose could be it should be tasty and healthy. So that is your responsibility. We are talking one purpose is main purpose that I have sent you yesterday. I have sent you one video also. Why there even Sri Krishna says purpose has to be dharma is same thing is purpose. What is your dharma? What are you sent here to do? What are you good at? What is your skill? That is your dharma. Now we say Kshatriya, we say Brahmin, and all these things. But previously, Brahmin was a person who was intelligent. Not that his son is Brahmin. Brahmin was a person who was intelligent. Kshatriya was a person who was very, very bold, very strong, and who could fight. The skill of fighting. Vaishya was a person who can do a good business. with ability. And Sudras, we say Bhangi and all this, no, it's not that. Sudras are people who really work, who do the effort, the last effort that has to be done. So we have given a different meaning to all these things. Initially, it was as per their skill and what work they were doing. So nothing is bad. Everything has to be done. Somebody has the ability to become Brahmin, he's a very learned person. Somebody has the ability of fighting, he becomes Kshatriya. Somebody is very good at doing business, earning money, it was Vaishya. And others became Sudras who were doing real work. So you will put purpose in every work, you will find purpose in every work, every item. And what you are doing, you are doing delegation with the responsibility. You are finding a right person, you are training them, supervising them, you are seeing to that it is done properly. Like a chef, he will not allow anything which is not aligned with what he wanted. If that thing is cut in a wrong way, if something he wanted in small pieces, he cut long, he will ask him to cut again. So you have to be responsible in your life that your team is working and aligned with you. So again, accountability is the main. You have to be accountable. You have to be responsible. Others you may have delegated work to others. You think you have put the work on others and you forget it. No, you are responsible. You are the owner. Always take the ownership of it. Like a shipper, he took the ownership. I want to ship properly. That ownership brings the change. That brings the leader out of him. Leader is made of something that he does mindfully, the proper care. So what you will do now, you will do delegation to turn work in a play. So delegation will help you to make your work effortless, least effort and most production, quality production. So when you thoughtfully delegate and you collaborate with people, your team, people will also enjoy, they feel valued, they will get inspired, and they will work for your purpose. Process becomes very enjoyable. When you do it properly, you are enjoying, when you are good with the people around you, it becomes enjoyable. You love that work. Just like I said, a heart surgeon, when you're operating, he does the 2% work. But it is so important that without that, no, you will get no client. If you don't have that skill, that 2%, you will not get clients. So you have to focus on what you love, you have to delegate other things, and delegate to people who love that type of work or who are skillful with that work, or you want to learn something in life, and take that work very sincerely. So work is to feel like a burden. Do that work is to feel like a burden. It become a game every day. Yeah. Okay. So the move is very strategic, very impactful, and very rewarding. It is very, very strategic, very, very rewarding, and also impactful. So if you want to take a bigger picture, by delegating wisely, you create a system where you excel at what to do the best. Delegating wisely will create a system where you excel at what you do, or you do what you excel at, and others grow and contribute. People who are working with you also grow and they also support you. You do what you're excelling at, what is the best you can do. You do your teamwork, make them grow. You will make them see the dream also. So the collective success brings joy and purpose to everyone involved. सबका purpose कुछ ना कुछ clear है. Okay, so it is not something that only you enjoy. We are into the process. Nowadays we have everything that is done has to be done with many people. वो टाइम गया कि लोहार तक खाली लोहार का काम करता था. Nowadays these people also in a big factory. There is teamwork. There is process. If there's a small person also, he will also have a small team. But nowadays we do in team only because the quantity that is required is increased and provider as same. Like, they also increase, but very little. It is very important that you start doing this delegation. So many people get job. People don't live without job. You are keep making, you are providing job also. Get me? So this is what you need to do. You need to be good at delegation. Now, what is the requirement to transform work into play through smart delegation in fast-paced life? What is the requirement of transforming work into play through smart delegation in this fast-paced life? Your core, you have to identify core strength, eliminate or delegate the rest, and develop a delegation mindset. You should develop that mindset. Otherwise, you will say, only I will do, only I can do best. Then it won't be able to. Then it is not possible. There are people they say, oh, you teaching, you take me 2 hours. Why should I put 2 hours when I can finish in half an hour? Are a stupid person. This half an hour will be forever. Every day will spend half an hour. Instead of putting one time 2 hours, or hopefully they will ask you sometimes some question, but you are saving a lot of time in your life. You are saving a lot of time. I'm putting slurpees or I'm taking some nuts. Huh?
कराग्रे वसते लक्ष्मी कर्मध्ये सरस्वती करमुले तु गोविन्द प्रभाते करदर्शन.
Very good. You have got nice voice. आपने क्या गाया अभी समझा नहीं गए जो कुछ कर्म के बारे में बोला अनिधि निधि अरे यार ने मत गाया आपने बोलता हूँ ये सॉन्ग सॉन्ग है जस्ट टेल द मीनिंग
But actually, I was doing the prayer. Sun is out, so I didn't realize that I was on mute.
नो नो बट व्हाट वाज द प्रेयर टेल मी ना
Sir, it
इज
was
अबाउट समथिंग ऑफ
Karagre
कर्म
Vasate Lakshmi. Yes, it's Karagre Vasate Lakshmi, Karmadhe Saraswati, Karmule tu Govinda, Prabhate Kar Darshanam. It means that जो हमारी फिंगर टिप्स होती हैं, फिंगर्स होती हैं, उसके अंदर में माँ लक्ष्मी वास करती हैं. जो हमारा पाम है उसमें माँ सरस्वती वास करती हैं, और जो हमारी रिस्ट है वहाँ गोविंद मतलब भगवान कृष्ण वास करते हैं. और इन
अच्छा
सबको हम सुबह प्रणाम करते हैं अपना दिन शुरू करने से पहले.
ओह ये बड़ी गुड वॉइस है हमने गाया ना अच्छा लगा सो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू मतलब develop and delegation mindset should be developed. You have to develop the mindset of delegating. Where people are not happy. There are people who cannot delegate. They are always worried that the other person might not do the work properly. You have to supervise them. You have to teach them once or twice, then supervise them. But you have to also choose right people. You get it. So train and guide effectively. Maintain oversight and be accountable. Be supervise. Take responsibility. Then you have to automate and optimize. I'll send this part. I'll send you. To automate your work, use technology or create a process and optimize it. Then foster collaboration and communication. You have to foster collaboration and communication. Okay. So what is that? Rui, please sounds out, Rui. Encourage teamwork. When collaborating and communicating, you have to encourage teamwork. Keep channel open. This I'm reading. Huh? Focus on high impact work. You have to focus on a high impact work. What is more impactful? And align work with purpose. What is the purpose of that particular thing also? And what is your purpose? Both are different. When you're cooking food, your purpose is to give us healthy food, good tasty food. But then there is a big purpose. You want to help somebody. So I'm telling the purpose in that work also. You have to align with that. And balance freedom and responsibility. Don't run away. Take the responsibility. So this lead to transformation. So when you delegate smartly, you free yourself, you empower the team, you reduce stress, and all these things happen. And that is why it makes us happy and successful. There is autonomy and balance. There is team achievement. There is skill. There is synergy. There is growth. Everything is there. So that is why you are feeling happy because your team and if the work is used properly, you do what you love, and because you all are doing something which you wanted to do, and you have a great team, there is synergy, it leads to success. And how to transform into a great delegator, how to become a great delegating person. Know your strength and weakness both. Understand your team, see what they want, identify them properly, be responsible, communicate clearly, tell what you really want, trust and empower. If you don't trust, nothing will happen. If you always doubt the person, he may do mistake. Let him do. Then tell him this is a mistake you do to do like that. If you go on, uh, picking him every time, every moment, you go on telling them this, not do this. Like when a person is driving a car, the person who is sitting behind is actually driving. He will every minute, hey, brake, hey, don't accelerate, don't go fast, take right, take left. Every moment is saying, look behind, look on the side. The literally is driving. If you don't have trust, you don't empower the person. So trust and empower. Provide them feedback. Where they may do something wrong. Provide them feedback. Make them understand. Reflect and adapt. You have to evaluate what they are doing and adapt to the necessary things and get it done. So if you want to become a person who can delegate very nicely, these are the things that you do. And this only thing I'll send you. And at the last, I'm going to give every write-up that I have, whatever I said. Of course, I did a lot of saying, but I've written everything. But then when I explain, it's a different. But I will at least provide you the whole material at the end. But only person who has done everything, that like Aarti said, who has really followed and who has understood, has done all the exercise. So I want you people to get it. I really want it by my heart. So this transformation is saying start small. You have to start very small. Whenever you do something new, start very small. Take one step. Learn to let go something, leave something, let others take it. Slowly, you will get adapted to it. And then celebrate a small success. Whenever you are successful, start celebrating. So that's it. Hope you found this very, very deep and really useful. Just write in chat or you can talk also. So for me, it is very, very important that I have to be a person who can delegate properly and understand all these things. Thank you, Raj. Till we don't understand what is the meaning of delegation, why you do delegate, and what is good delegation, you won't do it. You won't do it properly, then you will suffer. Then you will think that RS has said something wrong. He didn't do it properly. But we don't understand that we are not following properly. Thank you, Nidhi. Thank you. Once you follow all these things, you will see transformation in your life. You will be a great person. People will tell you what has happened to you. They will ask you, why you look so new? There is something new that is changed. So the whole program has to be adapted and holistically you have to do the work to get the best out of it. So actually I wrote that turning work into play and delegation. I don't know how I did. This was both coming together. And tomorrow we're going to do something very, very important thing, like emotional intelligence and all this mindfulness, everything we are going to do tomorrow. Because at the end, we are going to lead to making a blueprint of success. That will be done on the last. So now two sessions are remaining on Sunday and not tomorrow. We'll do about is how to grow emotionally and all these things that we'll do, which are very, very important. After all these things, this is the most important thing. See, always we start from last step and go up. So last has to be much more important. That could be easier, but most important. Like delegation is, if you see, it is very easy thing, but understand it and to properly do it, it is very important. Okay, and it has to come in the right this proper. I cannot put delegation first and other thing afterward. I have to put in the right this place. Everything it should rise properly, one to other. It's one thing should lead to other automatically. Okay, so any question and how did you like it? What is your feeling about it? If not now, write in the group. I don't mind. But give me feedback.
Sir, it was a very nice session
Thank you. Thank you.
and a lot of pointers. Actually, sir, we know all this, but
put it into practice in
I
daily
told you,
life
yes.
is often
Uh,
difficult because it's not only your decision which is there. There are others also
yes,
who contribute in the decision making.
they contribute, they are important in
So,
your life.
so often it is not easy to delegate the way you have explained, but it is very, very important. I do
But
understand.
Jyoti, I
And
have
sir
taught you
very
one
nicely
thing.
explained.
I taught you one thing. Have an enrollment talk. Enroll your people. You will have to do, you cannot do it once, If I come and tell Jyoti, do this program, you will love it. It might not make you feel like doing it. But if I do that enrollment talk, it is such a such program, such a beauty, then this happens, then that happens, and you become so powerful. You will listen to me. You will have that feeling. What Harish is saying, he means it. दिल से बोला उसने. Then I'll ask you, would you like to? You say, no, I don't have time. I say, okay. Again, I put that enrollment talk. Again, I do it. Third or fourth time or fifth time, you might say, let's try. When Harish is telling me so many times and telling from the depth of heart, let me try. So enrollment talks about people will fall in line. If you have that, you cannot go and shout at people. "मुझे ये अच्छा लगता है, I want to do." No, you have to be humble. You have to understand them also. It is something that you love to do. It's your purpose, but you have to understand where they are coming from. If there is somebody who are very, very stubborn, then you have to take a drastic step also. That's a very few moments. It's happened only 1% only or less than 1%. Baki people understand. When you make them understand, when you humble, nicely, it will they will understand. But this enrollment talk is very, very important. Very important. Without that, everything is failed because communication is very important. In life, what stage आप कितना भी अच्छा रखो मुझे ज्योति में मैं आपके घर पे आऊंगा आप खाना खिला सको मगर मुझे याद वही रहेगा जो जैसा आपने मेरे से व्यवहार द वे यू टॉक विथ मी द वे यू बिहेव पीपल डोंट फॉरगेट दैट इफ यू इंसल्ट मी आई विल नॉट फॉरगेट even if you are very good you give me so many things all these things are okay till you don't behave nicely with me you don't communicate properly I'm telling you I will not remember anything I will just remember the last part because negativity is something that goes into your subconscious mind automatically and they stays there. See, it is one mind is hippocampus. Hippocampus, word में बोलते तो बराबर बोलने आता है और amygdala is another. Amygdala is flight and fight. Hippocampus is something that will keep a memory for short time. If that memory is useful afterward, it will be taken to other place, but it will be stored. If it is not important, it will remove it. Okay, so when you behave very nicely with me, I will remember, I will be very grateful. But then I might not remember after some time because I expect you to be a nice person. I will just remember as a nice person. But once you insult me, I'll never forgive you. This is the way we are. Okay. So learn this enrollment, please. How to enroll people, how to talk from your heart, how to be very humble, how to put point properly. That is very important. So everything is possible. ज्योति मैडम ये निकाल दो मत से पॉसिबल नहीं है सब लोग नहीं मानेंगे एवरीबडी विल एग्री provided you agree with yourself you love yourself and put it lovingly so first practice loving yourself everybody first practice loving yourself you have to feel right thanks Aarti आपने बोला भी था बात भी हुआ था हमने when you feel that you don't get support you won't get support you will not get because the way you will talk with them is like you are sure you are not getting support whatever Aarti you go to a person from whom you don't expect anything and you start I know you won't like it but I want to say that this is what I want who is going to approve that but in other ways say I don't know how much you like but I love to do this I want to do it. What can I do you ask question to yourself I'm telling you the question asking is the best thing ask yourself question and put question to others in such a humble way that they have to reply okay so let's leave please share with your feedback in the group thank you everybody have a great day I'm just bringing simple things together. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything extraordinary, but I know the right positioning, how to position them right way, and I know how to organize them. And I'm doing that for you, putting everything in a one box and present in giving a gift. Because माला होते माला, उसको भी सारे bits you have to put together, and put in one this or rope or whatever it is, a chain or whatever, to put in that. Then only it become mala. Otherwise, they are only beads. So I'm trying to
So
make
this
that
is the
mala.
best Christmas gift we've got
Thank you,
today.
thank you, thank you, dear. Very nice, thanks. Okay, so have a great time. Now, next time we'll be talking about emotion and all these things, and then last will be your success. So be prepared. What is your success? What is your purpose? What is your dream? Okay, and apply all this. You will achieve. Don't worry. And learn enrollment talk. Learn enrollment talk. Okay, thank you.